老板也在线的吧？
不知道。
看不看到老板？
那我就给他3分钟啊，现在准备。
可以了吗？
可以开始。他独白可以搜吧？
已经在这里开始了。
开始了，这边搜吧。
Okay, everyone, can you hear me? Thanks for joining us on watching our live stream today. Our engineering is checking all the plants and the instrument. We will start in 5 minutes later. Okay, today we will introduce minimally invasive pedicle screw system. We launched the MlS set at the beginning of this year, and we already run for a little while and got lots of good feedback from our clients. With the continuous improvement of medical conditions, the patient has higher expectation for surgery. To meet the needs of the market and the doctors, we developed this system. In a summary, there are 4 advantages. Less surgery trauma, requires small incisions, reducing damage to blood vessels and the nerves in the paraspinal muscles. The second, less bleeding. Surgery causes less bleeding and usually does not require blood transfusion, which is a benefit for the patient's recovery. The third one is the less back pain after surgery is low. The last one is the fast recovery. Compared with open surgery, MlS maintains soft tissue balance and allows for fast recovery. Okay, Stephen,
Yes,
are you
I'm
ready?
Yes.
Okay. Welcome to our channel again. I'm Jessica from CZ Meditech. This is our engineering Steve.
Hi everyone.
Steven has a lot of experience of the surgery, and he supported to make some development in last few years. Okay, let's begin the presentation now.
Okay.
And the first, we will introduce our implants and instrument.
We have 4 kinds of.
There, we prepared the 4 options of pedicle screw, single and double thread, mono extra and polyextra. We want to show the polyextra screw achieves a large deflection angle of 40 degrees at a fixed point. And there are 6 side holes on the side of the bone for the bone cement injection. Okay, let's focus on the screws nut. There is a special design which has explosion-proof and self-breaking function. This is also low-profile design, reduce the soft tissue interference. Okay, there are, if you want to know more details about our screw, please send a message to our sales team. Oh, this is a single thread, and another one is the double thread. Yes, the diameter is from 5 to 7 millimeter, and the length is from 30 to 55 millimeter. Okay, we will introduce our rod. We prepared 2 options of the rod, straight and curved. You can look at the one side of our rod. Quick interface to fast and stable connection between the rod and the MlS rod holding force. Okay, let's introduce our instrument. The first one is the location plate. Okay, the second one is a puncture needle. Okay, the next one is a guide wire. 你要拿过来放在这上面。The guide wire, we prepared 8 pieces of guide wire in the set. Okay, the next is 5-step dilator sleeve. The next one is AWL. Yeah. Okay, the next one is a tap. We prepared the 4 options for the tap from the 4.5 to 7.5 millimeter. The next one is a rigid handle. Okay, the next one is the most important, mid sleeve. We prepared 8 pieces in the set. The next one is a screwdriver. And the next one is a cross rod measuring device. And this one is a rod bender. The next 2 segments is a rod location wrench and the placement forceps. They were used together. And the next one is a nut holder. And then this is the pre-lock screwdriver. The next is the arc connector. And this is this actuator and the compressor. We have the special design. There is a button for compressurized and spreading. Okay, the next is a Cautioner torque wrench. Then the continuous self-breaking screwdriver. Then the T-handle and the remover screwdriver. The last one is a mid-sleeve unlock forceps. Okay, we also give alternative. We are continuous to introduce our bone set injection, which were used based on the doctor's needs. And we will introduce how to use at the end of the operation. Okay, then let's begin the operation now. The patient will lay off the bed, and the first step, we will use a location plate to mark the position. Use the X-ray machine to find the target vertebra. Adjust the C-arm so the upper and the lower end plates are parallel, and the spinal process is in the middle of the pedicles. Use the location plate to find the pedicle position to mark the skin at the intersection of the pedicle shader edge, about 4 to 5 cm from the spinal process. Okay, the second, we will use the puncture needle. Use the puncture needle to open the hole and puncture the skin, fascia, soft tissue in sequence along the position angle till the pedicle bone. Now we will use the C-arm to check whether the puncture set is correct or not. This step is very important. Okay, we will pull out the inner corner of the puncture needle, and yeah, we will use the X-ray machine to check the puncture needle position is correct or not. Then we will insert the guide wire to confirm the insertion point of the direction through the X-ray. Now we also need the forceps and the medical hammer to strike the guide wire into the fixed position. Each time for the puncture hole must be confirmed with X-ray machine. This is very important.
如果说没有问题的话，
If there is no any other problem, we can remove the puncture needle.
第二个这个，刚才啊。
We are repeat the last step to make the second hole. For each time, we will use the X machine to make sure the position is correct or not. Then we will insert guide wire again. Use the forceps and the hammer to insert the guide wire to the correct position. Okay, make sure everything is fine. We will remove the puncture needle. The next step, we will use the 5-step piloter sleeve. Cut the skin fissure about 1.5 to 2 cm. Insert the inner metal spanner along the guide wire. Then insert the other sleeve to expand the channel. This is the first inner the metal expressor. The second one is the yellow. We'll use the 1 by 1. The third one is the green. Then is the gray one. The outer is the blue one.
确认它以后呢，对第一个这根根筋进行开口，这根根进行开口，选了这样。
Then we will choose the AWL to insert AWL along the guide wire, rotate it at the needle insertion point. We will remove the inner metal sleeve.
然后呢，我们看一下这个黄色的和橙色的跟我们这样一个开口器之间的位置关系。
Okay, we can read the data from the AWL and to make sure the extent is will not be too deep.
我们配合上这个 Richard。
We will use the Richard and the AWL to break the bone contacts. Okay, we were using AWL, only need to drill the hole on the spot. Don't drill too deep. You can read the data from the AWL for the depth. Then remove the AWL along the guide wire. Okay, according to the bone quality, select a tap with a suitable diameter and throw it into the pedicle along the guide wire. We will choose the narrow one from the 4.5. Pay attention to the mark between the skin on the tap and the second level expansion sleeve. Control the scoring depth of the tap.
Same as the last one. 这里看我们20
Okay, we read the data from the tap. If you can see the taps for the 40 millimeter, and it means the expand hand is the 40 millimeter. We also need the X-ray to check the tap position is correct or not. If the depth is not enough, continue to twist it further.
事实的时候，我们可以就通过片子，我们看一下它整个在书签里面的一个位置。
Okay, we will use the X-ray machine to check the position is correct or not. Yes, as I mentioned before, if the depth is not enough, continue to twist it further. For example, now it's 45 millimeter. Okay, twist the tap in the opposite direction, then we can remove the tap. In fact, the doctor will make the initial decision before the surgery. If they choose the 5.5 screw, we will use the 5.5 the tap. Hello everyone, thanks for watching our live stream. We are making the MlS operation. If you have any question, leave the message to our sales team. They will reply you in time. When removing the tap, the guide wire must be secured to avoid removing the guide wire at the same time. This is also very important. Hello, Jules. Hello. Hello, Larry. Nice to meet you. Welcome to watching our live stream. Yes, this is the twist in the opposite direction to remove the tap. Okay, for the presentation, we are currently only making effect on one side. During the actual surgery procedure, at least we will use the 4 screws.
这时候第一个通道建好一个了，我们就可以把我们用这个套筒跟另外一个通道，就是我们把第一根钉线完成。
Okay, we will choose the MlS sleeve
第一个我们选一个 poly screw。
to
这个是装配的时候一个很重要的细节，就是说。
Okay, let's focus on the section. You can see there is the align the click at the tail of the screw with a marking line at the bottom of the sleeve for assembly. Insert the sleeve into the end of the screw. If they are matched perfect, you will hear the click sound. The spring on the both sides of the sleeve are correctly reset. If you notice that it has been installed incorrectly, the screw will not be secured and will fall off. We are making the wrong presentation. This is the incorrect step. We must make sure the sleeve and the screws mark matched together perfect. Okay, we will use the screwdriver. Insert the screwdriver into the bottom of the sleeve and throw it along the thread till the head of the screwdriver is inserted into the torque screw in the screw, and continue to tighten. During this operation, we will use the C-arm to check the position again. Okay, we will remove the screwdriver. Retain the outer expansion sleeve to protect the soft tissue. Okay, we will use the same method to screw in other screws one by one. Then make it tight. Okay, this is the second sleeve. Okay, if we confirm the guide wire is correct, we can remove the guide wire this time. After each time of each step, we will use the X-ray machine to check the step is correct or not. Yes. Okay, the outer one is the blue. Okay, we will remove the inner metal sleeve. If you have any question, you can leave the message on the screen, and also you can follow our channel. We will update our new videos. We'll use the tape again. Hello everyone. Be patient that don't remove the guide wire. In fact, we will use the X-ray machine to check the position is correct or not. The engineering is making the tape tier to the 45. The 45 is example. The doctor could use make the operation based on the patient's situation.
看一下这根定下。
Okay, we will choose the monoaxial screw. We're using a screwdriver to fix it.
So need to take out the other 4.
We will remove the other 3 dialed sleeve and leave the outer. Insert the skin. Twist the screw to the right position. Okay, then we will also use the CM to check that everything is fine.
都 OK 的话，就可以这个进行一个
Yeah, everything is fine. We'll remove the screwdriver. Okay, remove the outer sleeve.
自动确认一下钉的这个位置。如果说都可以的话，我们就可以取下来。
We'll check the position of the sleeve and everything is correct. We will remove the guide wire.
好，如果到这一步的时候呢，我们就可以去对它进行量磅。
Okay, we will remind that we check. We will check the head of the arrow's sleeve. Make sure the arrows on the outmost 2 sleeve point outward.
我们可以先量磅。
Okay, we will use measured device. Insert the rod measured device into the outermost sleeve, and the scale indicated by the point is the length of the connection rod. The measured device scale is the distance from the center, which we can see. For example, this is 55.
Yes, 55.
Yeah, 50. 55 to 60. Then we will choose at least 60, the length of the 60 rod.
Oh, sorry, at least 60. At least 60.
Yeah, we will have 5 millimeter to plus 5 millimeter to for the tolerance. Okay, we will remove the measurement device.
然后呢，我们这里选磅呢，如果说选磅的时候呢，我们如果有这种玉弯磅，也可以直接用这种。
Okay, we will prepare the 2 options of the rod. One is the straight, one is the prepend. And then we can use the rod bender.
对，如果说是选直磅需要自己去弯，我们可以采取这样一种方式。
Okay, the engineering is a presentation on how to use the rod bender to make the rod curve, and there is a
这样一个小手艺。
quick interface for the fast and stable connection between the rod and the mist rod holding forceps. Yeah, this is a special design. And the rod band has several adjustment gears.
我看那怎么装磅。
Okay, the next we will for the rod instruction. Select a rod to the suitable length and install it to the mist rod forcep placement forceps. Use the rod location wrench to lock the tail of the rod to ensure that the rod is stable and does not shake.
很紧了以后呢，我们就怎么穿磅？那这个时候，我们发现这个 direction of the
Okay, we can check the sleeve of the arrows. again, and you found the arrow's direction is wrong, we will use the adjustable screwdriver. To normally, we will twist the half of a turn, adjust the direction.
最可能因为是万向的呢，有时候我们就是手的力量呢是可以。
If we use the polyextra screw, we can turn it by hand.
对，一个外层。
Make sure the arrows is outward.
然后我们进行穿棒的这个技巧很重要。
Okay, depends on the doctor's habits. Each side should be chosen for the starting point for the insertion. Both sides is okay. Okay.
然后我们一定要
The engineering choose the
方式
the left to insert.
有这个外层，然后沿这个呢往下走。
Place a load along the arm into the bottom of the mid sleeve, threading its side wards first and turn the handle so the tip of the rod advances slowly along the bone surface, gradually rotating it to the horizontal position.
这样下去，下去以后呢，我们可以通过去看。
We can use as accessory the tools to check the rod is at the bottom of the screw.
需要它在里面的时候呢，我们就可以用拧这个。
Then we will use a pre-lock torque screwdriver for and also the nut holder. Screw the nut holder frequently into the end of the screw using the nut holder and to make the pre-lock. For this step, we also need to use X-ray machine to check. 又连不上了是吧？连接状况极佳。
刚才这一步是没拍到的吧？对。现在没看到这一步还是再来一遍。Can you run with our net instrumentation 这地方说一下。
这个楼上还是要重新弄一个网络的，没有用。
现在手机这个是正常的对吧？手机的网络是正常的。
手机还在录吗？ Have everybody wait a moment. Hello, welcome. We are back again. The net is not very stable. We will repeat the last step. Okay, this is the step we will use the arc connector and the disconnector and the compressor. The middle level of the distractor and the compressor, which is for the adjustment of left and right to achieve the conversation between the functions of expansion and pressurizing. Push button on the stem of cross connect 2 holes and adjust the distance of the elastic stem arm. Place the 2 sleeves onto our mid sleeve. Adjust the right height to lock one side. Then fix the arc connector at the top of the sleeve to adjust it to the suitable position. Fix the one side with the screw and loosen the one side slight. Normally about half of a turn.
如果我们需要对圈一圈，就把这一侧呢给它释放半圈。
Yes, we will turn off the half of turn to make it a little loose.
如果我们需要加压，
We can press to turn the press to the right or left
press
to adjust
press。
yes, we were making the press.
We will need 我们需要撑开，对吧？
Okay, to put the push button to the left is make the spreading. So this is multifunctional.
如果说我们到了指定位置以后呢，就可以给它这一侧也锁止。
Okay, if the position is the correct now, we will turn the winch to lock the screw.
这时候我们就可以完成了所有的撑开加压。
Okay, this is the first most important step and the finish. Okay.
好的，这时候就到了我们最终的一步锁止。
Yes, before the self-braking, it is necessary to confirm the position of the screw, connecting rod, and everything is okay. Then we will use the place a continental torque winch on the arm, close to the skin, and yeah. Also, you can find the mark on the screwdriver matched to the mid sleeve. Turn it, tighten all the nuts.
我们会听到一个这种锁止对抗的这样的声音。
Okay, you will hear the click the sound. That means you make the
然后我们
the button is tight.
把东西是可以连续这个，然后我们去到另外一个。
Oh, okay. Usually this torque can reach 12 newtons, and the self-brake screw design keeps the screw tail inside the screwdriver after braking, so you can continue to operation without stopping. Yeah, you can hear the click, and Steven, you can see the tail of the nut inside of our screwdriver. Yes, that is why we make this design, and after braking, we can continue the operation without stopping.
就是刚刚我们断掉了两个。
Yeah, you can see the tail of the nut.
到这一步呢，就可以到了一个最终解锁的这样一个环节。
你的踢手柄吗？
啊？
踢手柄。If the doctors want to make it tighten, we also prepare the T-handle and the remote screwdriver to tighten the nut again based on the doctor's needs.
对，特别建议，但这个最后主要还是用来拆，因为如果真的那样紧的话，这个套筒会承受不住。
Yeah. It is based on the doctor's needs.
可以稍微加紧一下，然后你拆的时候不用这么拆，如果直接加紧的话，就套筒肯定要。
Okay. This is an option for the choose.
如果说都 OK 了以后呢，我们就可以取下。
Okay, make everything is okay. We check the internal fixing is correct. Implant with the X-ray machine. Yes, insert the sleeve unlock forceps into the sleeve. Follow the direction mark. Confirm the direction and the depth. Then press firmly to open the spring on both sides. Lift the forceps upward to take out the sleeve. Release the forceps to remove the extension sleeve one by one. Okay, till now, the whole surgery operation is finished. Okay, Steven makes a presentation to show what is the effect of this misoperation. And this is less cutter and less bleeding.
好的，下面我们给大家再演示一下我们这个补水。
Okay, then we will display our bone cement injection. Our company also prepares the bone cement. 看这个是
是什么？
补水泥。
是过期的。
We also prepared that this is for the display. If you want to use the bone cement, you can send the message or leave the inquiry to our sales team, which like this, the liquid and the powder. And for the presentation, we will use the toothpaste.
好的，我们准备相关的一些东西。我们还是先对钉进行一个装配，我们就选择一个，来，你们还钉，来，往下钉。
The engineering is choosing the suitable screw. Yeah, because this step is alternative, the doctor will decide whether to perform the bone cement injection based on the patient conditions. Yeah, you can see the toothpaste. This is bone cement.
然后我们选择这样的一个芯杆，这样的一个袖套，不属于推杆的袖套。
And this is a push rod.
如果是这样一个接口，然后对它进行一个。
Okay, after the bone cement is just, it is injected into the bone cement sleeve. Bone cement overflows from the head. Indicate that the entire tube of the bone cement has been filled. Okay, you can see the bone cement overflows from the head.
然后我们把这个拧开。
Okay, screw the sleeve with the bone cement into the mid sleeve. To be sure, screw the corner in the straight line to ensure that sleeve is tightened. After tightened, yeah, the sleeve is a fixed state and could not be shaken.
对，这个是一种很松的这种状态。
This is the condition of the loose. It's incorrect. We must tighten with the fixed state and cannot be easily shaken.
这个时候我们就因为本身这个的锥体里面，我们就要外面通过这个。
Okay, we will use the rod pusher.
大家可以看到远端有这样的一个，就是一个这个。
Slowly insert the bone cement push rod from the end of the sleeve and use X-ray to judge the data of bone cement injection. Okay, the one set is 1.2 ml.
Yes, and 一个螺钉一般通常一杆。
Okay, usually one corner is driven into one tube of bone cement.
我们可以完成注册以后呢，就把这个取出来。
Okay, everything is finished. We can remove the push rod.
这时候这里是很干净的，没有任何的溢出。这个可以。那这个时候我们再进行自棒这样的一个环节。
Okay, we will check everything with the X-ray machine again. And this is the step for the bone cement injection. Okay, till now the operation is finished. Okay, till now the operation is finished. Thanks for watching our video today. If you have any question, you can leave the message to our sales team. They will reply you in time. And also our sales team also in the Mexico City recently. If you are accidented in the Mexico City, you can visit us, the booth. Okay, thank you. Thanks again for watching us. See you next time.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. 好了吧？
停止录制。